Welcome to the Monday Monologue. And for you folks that have been following the forums and you see what's in front of me, I'm sure you're going, oh snap, I know where she's going. And you would be right. What we're talking about today is, hey guys, don't be fooled by snake oil salesmen. This stuff is really easy to see if you just stop and think a minute. Okay, some guy's selling a $3,000 amplifier, claiming it puts out 80 to 100 watts, which is, this is a 100 watt output transformer. Okay? This thing weighs, it probably weighs 10 pounds. That amp's got these little things in it. Ed-core 15 watt output transformers. Okay? They've been making tube amps for almost 100 years. I think by now people have figured out what it takes to make a good sounding amp and to get power out of it. It's not esoteric steel that's made by elves in Mordor. That's where Gollum's ring's made. That's not where they make the metal for laminations in an output transformer. Don't get fooled by this stuff. There's a guy selling these little wall warts that have blinking LEDs on it. They're claiming this thing takes the noise that is in your house wiring and turns it into light. And when you buy one and you plug it in and you don't notice any difference, their response is, oh, your house is probably so dirty that it needs several of them. And people will buy 4 and 5 of these things and plug them in around their house and then swear it makes their stereo sound better. I've never seen anything like this mess. So, if somebody's trying to sell you a 80 to 100 watt push-pull tube amp that weighs 20 pounds, just walk away. You know that can't be real. And there is no way that somebody's come up with some kind of special metal that defies the laws of magnetism that turns this into this. Ain't happening. Now, I'm not saying that having solid silver windings might possibly sound better. Don't know. I'm never going to spend $1,400 on a pair of output transformers wound with silver to find out. But if there is a difference, it's going to be this big. There's so many other things that you can buy that will give you music enjoyment over spending money on that last little 0.5%, if it even exists. It's like the cable stands. Come on. They tell you that you have to have them break in before they'll sound good. For God's sakes, there's little pieces of wood, or there's some kind of ceramic crystal something that came out of a mine in Peru that was preyed on by Mayan natives, or some of the stuff you can't make up. There's a website, and I may feature this on a future Monday Monologue. They make stickers that are made from far infrared particles that they claim you can stick on the caps in your tube amp to tune the sonic freshness of it. And they sell these stickers for $100 and people buy them. So let's just stop with the nonsense. We know that none of that stuff's real. And people, you can't be that gullible. You know it's not real too. And if you have money to burn, go down to the used vinyl shop near where you live, or go on Amazon and buy some new vinyl and enjoy some music that you've never heard before. Or if you don't have a DAC, get a DAC, hook it up to your computer, get Amazon Streaming HD or one of these other streaming platforms, and enjoy some new music you've never heard before. And now for something new on the Monday Monologue, I'm going to share some fun new music that I just stumbled across. I don't know if you've heard of this guy, Hugo Kant. Man, this is some cool music. It's really different, like kind of unlike anything I've ever heard. I found this vinyl on eBay. Some guy in Germany was selling it. It's kind of hard to find in vinyl. Man, it sounds incredible on a turntable. You can also get it on many of the streaming services. Take a listen to it. This is called Out of Time. And one of my favorite tunes on this is The Earth Dance. It's actually a YouTube search. You'll find that too. Super cool song. Another cool LP I just got. Marcus Miller, Laid Black. Very, very well done. It's fun, just enjoyable music to listen to. It's got a nice beat to it. It's got a killer bass line. These are dual 45s, and so they sound super amazing. And like I said, this will give the bass on your system a real workout. So anyway, there's a couple of suggestions of some fun music to go look up and listen to. Anybody's found some other really cool music lately that they would like to share? Put it in the comments and maybe I'll go check it out, and if I like it, we'll share it in a future Monday Monologue. I'm excited to get this little preamp done. We're going to check it out compared to these other preamps, and I know you guys, I'm still trying to kind of understand the whole preamp thing, but who am I to say what content people like watching? So we're going to keep doing some preamp stuff. Seems to be a popular topic. This 47 Globe Tube amp is going to be a lot of fun. Definitely got the KT88 monoblocks, and I think I'm going to try to figure out a way where they can run either KT120s, KT90s, or KT88s, depending on the rectifier tube that you put in it. So I think that'll be a fun way to kind of broaden the appeal of this project. I got these 15 watt Ed cores. I want to try upgrading the 6BM8 amp with these, and I think what I'm going to do is get a slightly larger chassis and just take the guts out of that small one, put it in a little larger chassis with these bigger output transformers, because that's kind of my daily listening to amp downstairs. It just doesn't quite have the bass that I'd like to see. Then I can take those 10 watts and put them in that Spud amp and see if we can upgrade it and get some more bass response out of it for testing the preamp. So we're going to do a little musical chairs with some of the amps and previous amps and stuff, and try to improve everything, just rolling the stuff around. So I'll definitely keep all of y'all up to date when we are working on these projects and the test, and keep showing y'all fresh content. I appreciate all the people that have made some donations. There's a donation link below on my website. Everything that gets donated goes back into the channel for content for you guys. So thanks again for that. If you enjoying my channel, please subscribe. Please like the video. And we'll see you next week on the Monday Monologue.